Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today we dive deep into a topic that is the cornerstone of success, setting achievable goals. These are more than just destinations on a roadmap of life. Goals are the compass that guides us, providing direction and clarity, enabling us to focus our efforts, and creating a benchmark for us to measure our progress. They're the stepping stones that help us transform our dreams into reality. Whether it's a personal aspiration like losing weight, a professional ambition like starting your own business, or an educational aim like learning a new language, setting achievable goals is key. Today, we're going to explore how to set goals that not only stretch us but are also realistically within our reach. To embark on the journey of goal setting, we first need to understand what goals are and why they matter. A goal, in simple terms, is a desired result that a person envisions, plans, and commits to achieving. Goals are like targets, the end points where we want to arrive at after putting in our time, effort, and resources. Goals can be divided into long-term and short-term ones. Long-term goals are like the big picture of what we want to achieve in life. They're usually broader and require a significant amount of time and extensive planning. Becoming a CEO, running a marathon, learning a new language, or owning a house are examples of long-term goals. On the other hand, short-term goals are like steps leading to your long-term goals. They are more immediate, narrower in scope, and require less time to achieve. Finishing a book, organizing your workspace, waking up early, or even reducing sugar in your diet could be short-term goals. Having clear, defined goals is beneficial for several reasons. Firstly, they give us a sense of direction. Imagine you're on a road trip. Without a destination in mind, you'd just be aimlessly driving around, wasting fuel and time. However, knowing where you want to go gives you a path to follow, making your journey purposeful and efficient. Similarly, goals provide a roadmap for our life's journey, guiding us towards where we want to be. Secondly, goals act as a yardstick to measure our progress. They allow us to see how far we've come and how far we still need to go. This progress, visible through our goals, can be a great motivator, encouraging us to keep going, especially when the going gets tough. Finally, goals help us stay focused. In a world filled with distractions, it's easy to get sidetracked. But having a goal constantly reminds us of what's important, helping us to stay focused and avoid distractions. One of the most effective strategies to set clear and achievable goals is to use the SMART goal-setting framework. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. It's a simple tool used to make a goal clear and easy to track. Specific. This is the what, why, and how of the SMART model. A specific goal should clearly define what you want to achieve, why it's important, and how you plan to do it. For instance, instead of saying, "I want to get fit," a more specific goal would be, "I want to lose 10 pounds in 2 months by doing cardio exercises 3 times a week and controlling my diet." It clearly states what you want to do, why you want to do it, and how you plan to achieve it. Measurable. A goal should have criteria for tracking progress. If there's no way to measure progress, it will be difficult to determine whether you're moving closer to your goal. Measurements could be quantitative, like a number or a percentage, or qualitative, like an improvement in skill or knowledge. Let's consider the goal we mentioned earlier. I want to lose 10 pounds in 2 months. The measurable element here is the 10 pounds you want to lose. It's a clear criterion that will help you track your progress and stay motivated. Achievable. This is where we tie in the realistic aspect of goal setting. An achievable goal is one that you have the skills and resources to reach. It should be challenging enough to inspire and engage you, but not so far out of reach that it seems impossible. When setting your goal, consider your current circumstances, constraints, and available resources. For instance, setting a goal to become a concert pianist within a year is probably not achievable if you've never played the piano before and can't afford a piano or lessons. Relevant. A relevant goal is one that aligns with your other goals and fits into your larger life plan. It's something that's important to you and your growth. If a goal doesn't have a deep-seated why behind it, you might find yourself lacking the motivation to achieve it. For instance, setting a goal to learn French would be relevant if you're planning a trip to France or considering a job that requires French language skills. Time-bound. Lastly, your goal needs a time frame, a when. Setting a deadline instills a sense of urgency, prompts action, and prevents your goal from being pushed aside for day-to-day tasks. A time-bound goal could have a completion date or be ongoing with specific milestones. For instance, in our earlier goal, I want to lose 10 pounds in 2 months. The 2 months gives you a clear timeline to work towards. Setting achievable goals is about finding the balance between what is challenging and what is realistic. It's about setting goals that stretch us, pushing us out of our comfort zones, but are also within our capabilities to achieve. So how do we ensure our goals are achievable? Firstly, consider your personal strengths and weaknesses. Being honest with yourself about what you can feasibly accomplish is crucial. For instance, if you're naturally an introverted person, setting a goal to become a public speaker might seem daunting. But that doesn't mean it's unachievable. You might just need to approach it differently, like taking public speaking classes or joining a local speaking club. Secondly, think about the resources available to you. These could be physical resources like money, time, or equipment. Or they could be intangible resources like knowledge, skills, or support from friends and family. Identifying what you have can help you set goals that are within your means. Lastly, consider your commitment to the goal. Are you genuinely passionate about it? Is it something you really want, or something you feel you should want? The more committed you are to a goal, the more likely you are to overcome obstacles and achieve it. Once you've set your achievable goals, the next step is to create an action plan. This is a detailed plan that outlines the steps you need to take to achieve your goals. Think of it like a recipe. Just as a recipe provides step-by-step instructions to create a dish, an action plan gives you a sequence of actions to reach your goal. Start by breaking down your goals into smaller, more manageable tasks. Each task should be a step towards your ultimate goal. This way, even if your goal is big and complex, it becomes more manageable and less overwhelming. For example, if your goal is to run a marathon, your smaller tasks could include running a certain distance each day, gradually increasing it over time, and eating a balanced diet to support your training. Next, organize these tasks in a logical order. Some tasks will naturally precede others. Using our marathon example, you wouldn't start with running 26 miles on your first day. You'd start small and gradually increase your distance. Once you have your tasks in their order, assign a timeline to each task. This gives you a clear roadmap of what you need to do and when. It also helps to maintain a steady momentum towards your goal, preventing procrastination and last-minute rushes. Remember, your action plan isn't set in stone. It's a dynamic document that can and should be adjusted as necessary. Life is unpredictable, and things might not always go according to plan. That's okay. The key is to remain flexible, adapt your plan as needed, and keep moving forward. No matter how well you plan, obstacles are bound to arise. These could be external factors like changes in circumstances, or internal challenges like fear, self-doubt, or loss of motivation. It's crucial to anticipate potential obstacles and plan for how to handle them. One way to overcome obstacles is to develop resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and keep going despite difficulties. This is where your commitment to your goal really comes into play. If you're truly committed to your goal, you'll be more likely to persevere in the face of obstacles. Another way is to develop problem-solving skills. When an obstacle arises, instead of seeing it as a roadblock, view it as a problem to be solved. This shift in perspective can open up new solutions and paths towards your goal. Remember, obstacles aren't necessarily a bad thing. They can be opportunities for learning and growth. Overcoming obstacles can build your confidence and make you stronger and more capable. Along your journey towards your goal, don't forget to celebrate your successes, no matter how small. Each task you complete, each step you take towards your goal is an achievement. Taking time to recognize and celebrate these achievements can build your motivation and confidence. It can also make the journey towards your goal more enjoyable. Celebrating success doesn't have to mean throwing a party or spending a lot of money. It could be as simple as taking a moment to acknowledge your achievement, treating yourself to something you enjoy, or even just taking a well-deserved break. The key is to do something that makes you feel good and reinforces your success. To recap, setting achievable goals is a crucial skill that can help you realize your dreams. Remember, your goals should be smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Consider your strengths, weaknesses, and resources when setting goals, and be sure to create a detailed action plan. Be prepared for obstacles and remember to celebrate your successes along the way. And that brings us to the end of today's video. Now it's over to you. Start setting your achievable goals and share your experiences with us in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more motivational content. Until next time, keep aiming high and striving forward.